Welcome to the Rundown. I'm Jordan Cohen. The upcoming midterm elections have everybody talking. Bobby Negoescu spoke to the students on campus to find out how they felt about voting.
Younger generations have always been the ones to make the difference with their voting, and this year is no different. With the upcoming midterm elections potentially being some of the most influential in decades, we decided to speak to some Rider students about how they feel about voting. We started off with a simple enough question. So, are you registered to vote?
Yes, I am.
No.
No, I'm not.
No.
I'm not.
After hearing that some people weren't registered to vote, I was curious to know if they felt whether or not it was important to get involved in politics.
I think it's very important to vote for not only just in the primaries, but in the election itself in November.
Yes, I do. I just haven't had the time to. But yes, I am planning to do so.
Young people should get involved in politics.
I don't think it'll make a difference.
Of course I do.
I was curious to know if today's extremely polarized political climate affected how they felt about politics and voting and how important it was to be involved.
It influenced it the past couple of years.
I just never had an interest in it, so.
Yes, definitely, and more with college. Like coming to college, people are more involved.
I think it's getting me interested in the for the wrong reasons because it's been nothing but scandals.
It's hard for me to get a grip on what exactly is going on, but at the same time that made me want to get involved more because I want to know what's going on.
If you wanted to register to vote or had any questions on how to do that, you can visit www.njelections.org or call 1-877-NJ-VOTER to have an application mailed to you. This has been Bobby Negoescu with The Rundown.
If you have any questions about registering to vote, you can call that same number, 1-877-NJ-VOTER, or visit njelections.org. Rider University offers a lot of opportunities to help students succeed in their field. One of those is the McNair Scholars Program, which helps prepare students for grad school and getting their PhD. Here is more on the story.
The Ronald E. McNair program helps academically talented students gain the skills and knowledge they need to go on through graduate school with the intent of a PhD. Angelica Benitez, the director of the program, explains more on the guidelines.
Most of the students that are identified for the program are referred to by faculty members. In the process of preparing for graduate school, again, particularly the PhD program, our students engage in primarily research and other scholarly activities. They're responsible for conducting research, presenting research at undergraduate research conferences as well as national meetings within their respective disciplines. They also participate in a summer research program here during the summer and also at an external research site with the intent of getting their graduate school applications fine-tuned, so to speak.
Rider students who have been through the program have been very successful and placed into Ivy League schools such as Yale, Columbia, and even Harvard. One success story can be found right here at Rider. Dr. Kimyata Valere is the McNair Research Coordinator and an adjunct professor of 2 biology intro labs. She shares her experiences going through the program.
So at the end of my sophomore year, I was nominated by one of my professors, biology professors, and they told me about the McNair program and I applied and I got accepted. When I was in the McNair program, I would attend conferences with other McNair scholars, international scholars, and I would also do research on campus. So one of the requirements for a PhD program in the sciences is that you have to have some undergraduate research experience. So through the McNair program, I was also able to join a research lab.
After being recommended to the program by a fellow student, Alina Bardaji has applied and been accepted to the McNair program. Alina talks about her experience as a current scholar in the program.
So the McNair program definitely isn't for the faint of heart. For 6 weeks, we conducted research in whatever facilities or labs that we were working in. And as we conduct this research, we are producing results that are checked up on by the director and other people. So when you start the summer portion of the program, the schedule is a little intense. It starts out with research early in the morning until the early afternoon, where you meet with the other scholars and do GRE prep work. And then at night, you are basically studying whatever materials you learned. So it's definitely a lot of hard work for a good 6 weeks over the summer, but you continue that work throughout your schooling.
Not only does the McNair program prepare students for grad school, It also pays your tuition in full to whatever school you choose. It's a very exclusive program that can open the door to many different opportunities after college.
If any students are interested in applying or knowing more about the program, contact Angelica Benitez or stop at rooms 15 and 16 in the Annex building. Being a freshman in college can be one of the most exciting times in your life. We had a chance to follow one freshman for a day to see how she's enjoying her first semester on campus.
The newest addition to our Bronx family have been transitioning well to campus life. We decided to follow a freshman around here at Rider to see what her daily routine looked like. Here at Rider, the typical freshman is up and out of bed bright and early. The Fine Arts Building is the home of College of Liberal Arts. Classes in here generally revolve around communication and theater majors. For a quick meal before your next class, most students stop at Cranberries to grab a quick bite to eat. Memorial Hall is home to education majors. In here you have classes such as world language, public speaking, and freshman seminar. After classes are done for the day, it's time to start homework and prepare for the upcoming week.
Hi, I'm Nicole Bernada. I'm a film major here at Rider, and my favorite thing so far is all the amazing friends I've met, and the hammocks are pretty cool too.
After looking at Nicole's daily routine, we decided to ask a few other freshmen what their favorite thing to do here at Rider is, and here are their responses.
My favorite thing to do at college is eat food with my brand new friends at Dailies.
My favorite thing about college is the squirrels.
I like the wide variety of intramural sports that they have here.
I like the fall concert that they had with PNB Rock. It was sick.
It looks like the freshmen are off to a great start. Class of 2022, we wish you the best of luck.
Whether you're a freshman or senior, life on campus can only get more exciting as you go. For this week's edition of Rider Eats, I got to take a look at our next location, which has been known for serving up quick food to commuters and students each and every day. Let's take a look at what I found.
When it comes to commuting, students tend to have a lot of downtime between classes. Along with this downtime, students, of course, will get hungry. For most, Dailies is the go-to. So where do the commuters get their fill? Cranberries. With the new layout, thanks to gourmet dining, there is a lot to be excited about. From the grill station, where burgers are cooked to perfection, to the new Piccolo Italiano station, it feels like there are so many more options to choose from. Along with these two, there is a new Mexican food station similar to Chipotle. You choose whether to take it in as a burrito or as a bowl. The food, and its increased quality, has not gone unnoticed by commuters and on-campus students alike.
Honestly, it is the options that caught my eye. There's cheesesteaks, there's salads, there's burgers, there's chicken sandwiches, chicken wraps, actual Mexican, solid Mexican food, rice bowl, burrito, the whole shebang.
As students continue to buy into the new wave of catering, gourmet dining continues to deliver. What will come next? Well, you'll just have to stay tuned. For this week's edition of Rider Eats, this has been Jordan Cohen reporting.
As Cranberries continues to improve their menu, we will keep our eyes open to see what they have to offer next. That's all for the news this week. Now here's the Entertainment Beat.
Hi, my name is Ajay and welcome to the Entertainment Beat. Rider University was not selfish with this year's fall concert. Let's take a look back to see how it went.
This year's fall concert consisted of 3 performers, Flip De Niro, Young M.A., and headliner PNB Rock. The students seemed to be particularly excited for this concert. I got a chance to talk to SEC member Lauren Maticoli about this year's concert and the expected turnout.
The reason we chose PNB Rock is because actually the students wanted it. We did a poll in the springtime, last spring, of what artists you guys would want to see this coming fall, which is now, and everyone chose PNB Rock, so we brought them to you guys. I'm really excited. We sold over 1,400 tickets, which is a lot. It's a little bit more than last year. It's going to be a great concert, I think. You know, everyone's been talking about it. Everyone loves PNB Rock, and we get to take a picture with them, so I'm really excited, and I really like his music, so it's going to be a great concert.
While waiting in anticipation to be led into the concert, I was able to ask some students how they were feeling about seeing headliner PNB Rock.
I'm so excited! I am so excited to be here to see PNB Rock with my sisters of my sorority, Delta Phi Epsilon, and my friends from all of Rider, and I can't wait, it's going to be so much fun.
I'm so excited for PNB Rock.
Hi, I'm very excited to come to the concert. I even graduated and came back just to see PNB Rock.
I'm so excited for PNB Rock, I love him!
Rider University thanks all of the performers for coming and putting on an awesome show.
The concert ended up having an amazing turnout and the students enjoyed all of the performers. If you'd like to find out more about upcoming campus events, visit rider.edu/events. Six Flags Fright Fest has returned and it is more terrifying than ever. Field reporter Maria Cami went to experience it for herself and here's what she saw.
Six Flags is back with its most popular annual event, Fright Fest. Every year, thrill seekers make their way to Six Flags in search of a good time. This year is no different. During the day, families can enjoy the thrills of the park with minimal frights. At night, however, the park transforms into a terrifying spectacle as monsters and ghouls roam around the park looking to terrorize anyone in their way. Fright Fest has shown popularity amongst all, but especially amongst young adults.
So have you ever been to Fright Fest?
Yes, mostly every year.
Yes, I've been to Fright Fest.
We asked some students their feelings on Fright Fest.
I mean, I don't like being scared either, but it adds to it, you know what I mean? I like the people dressed up and stuff, it's a lot of fun.
The decorations and everything.
Yeah, it's really cool.
To it normally also.
Just walking around and then you see the different creatures.
My favorite part is there's usually what you can say those scary people. They're on the rides with you or they're walking around chasing people those type of mazes. Also they have those maze cornfields, and I really like going on the rides. I usually like going on the day of Halloween.
The park features many different thrills. Some are the haunted attractions, such as Cell Block 6, Aftermath, and the Manor, scare zones where monsters and ghouls wait to scare guests, and shows like Dead Man's Party. Rider students may also have a chance at attending Fright Fest courtesy of 1077 The Bronx. The first 100 students who sign up to donate blood during Rider's Scream Screen blood drive will receive a free admissions ticket to Six Flags.
No, I didn't know that, but that seems really interesting. More people are going to want to donate blood now just to get a free ticket to Six Flags.
Tickets are limited, so those interested should sign up as soon as possible. Fright Fest will go on until the 31st of October. For the rundown, I'm Maria Cami.
For more information on Fright Fest, visit sixflags.com. Fall has begun, and that only means one thing to students here on campus. Pumpkin spice lattes are officially back. Field reporter Esmeralda Lima has the story.
There are several things to look forward to during the fall season, but the all-time favorite fall choice for many people is a return of pumpkin spice lattes.
In the fall, they bring out the pumpkin spice latte, and that's my favorite thing to do because, gotta get my coffee before work.
I would probably be addicted to the pumpkin spice latte, considering that I've had it a good 3-4 times this week.
I spoke to Patrick, a worker at Starbucks who's been there for 2 years, about what it's like when they bring the seasonal drink back. He was able to share the different perspectives he sees on a typical day of work.
The actual funny part about the pumpkin spice craze is that people are scared of the stereotype of being basic. So they'll come in and they're like, oh, I want a pumpkin spice. They'll act all coy and try to make sure people can't hear them. Or they'll be all excited. They'll be, oh my god, you finally had pumpkin spice? 2 weeks before it was supposed to unveil, we had people asking and begging for it.
The popular beverage does receive a lot of hate for its attention, But Patrick isn't the only one to notice that it is all part of a front people put on.
They're lying. They love it.
I feel like some people might try to hide it and act like they don't drink it, but I don't see why do that. Like, it's just a drink.
But is it really just a drink? Pumpkin spice lattes are one of the most adored beverages around, and this is why people think so.
They'll just make it seem more scarce, like limited supply. People are like, well, I gotta have it. I can only get it now. It's kind of like they're pushing you to get it now because you'll never get it again.
Everyone just started drinking them and looking forward to them. When you take something away for like half a year, you're gonna miss it.
When asking what would happen if Starbucks ever stopped serving this fan favorite drink, the responses were not positive or neutral.
I feel like it would suck. Like, it's such a good drink.
Probably making about $3,000 a day. We go all the way down to about $1,000 to maybe $1,200.
It's a joke.
Although it may be a joke, it's clear no one would be happy with pumpkin spice latte's disappearance. This is Esmeralda Lima signing out.
If you want to know what all the hype is about, take a walk to the Starbucks and the SRC and try a pumpkin spice latte for yourself. Here are the Starbucks hours for this semester. Westminster Choir College held its annual Kemp Church Music Symposium. It was called the Year of the Child for children's choirs who are looking to improve their vocal technique. Here is Jalissa Malvern with the details.
Kemp Church Synopsium, the Year of the Child, will be having its annual festival here in the Bristol Chapel at Westminster Choir College from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. It will incorporate all choirs who want to improve their voice technique. The annual Kemp Church Symposium Year of the Child will incorporate beneficial techniques for choir rehearsals, help children and adults with their voice technique and tone, as well as giving the choirs good tips and new ideas and improvement for the future. The symposium will include a 6-part session, including afternoon lunch. The directors leading the choir are Dr. Madeline Bridges, Carol Kimmel, and Tom T. Shelton. Some of the songs a part of the show include God Is Here With Me, Christmas Tide, and Somebody's Talking About Jesus.
Brings you to the Kemp Church Symposium?
I think it's my religious values and stuff, and I really like the implementation of kids choir in church, stuff like that, because that's something that I would definitely love to do on the side one day. I mean, I currently do music with my own church and kids and musicianship, so it's nice to get a voice side of the spectrum. And just it's a blessing to have people here like this visiting.
All songs are hymnal and classic theme. Everyone is welcome to come out and join. This is Jalissa Malvern reporting from the Rider University Network.
For more information about the Kemp Church Symposium Year of the Child, contact the Westminster Office of Continuing Education at woce@rider.edu. Scream Screen is right around the corner, and 107.7 The Bronx is enlisting some spooky friends to help promote the event.
Every year, 107.7 The Bronx holds events for their annual drive-in movie, Scream Screen, and this year is no different. The Bronx staff has taken to the streets with some friends from Valley of Fear to bring students terrifying Tuesdays.
The Valley of Fear Original Haunted Hayride is one of the main sponsors for Scream Scream for the second year, I believe.
Something strange in the neighborhood.
I've worked at the Valley of Fear for, actually I'm going on 10 years now. I've done everything from haunting to traffic, helping out set up sets, and I still haunt to this day. For us. It's all right, we still got three more after that.
I was walking to Daly's, and next thing I know, some guy in a mask that looked like a zombie, really good makeup, and started terrorizing me and gave me a flyer. I was like, oh, this is a thing. And then as I'm about to step in, a zombie girl yelled at me. I was like, oh, that's another thing. And it got me a little shooken up a little bit. But then I saw, oh, this is for Screen Screen. So I was like, nice little promo, nice little way to get people ready for it.
Are you afraid of girls? I hear it likes the girls.
It makes me want to go to Valley of Fear and Screen Screen because I've never seen it before, and the way they're advertising it looks very appealing.
With the first terrifying Tuesday wrapped up, what new excitement will the Bronc bring Rider students next?
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
For more spooky fun, you can go to the Valley of Fear in Feasterville, Pennsylvania. Check their website, valleyoffear.com, for event and ticket information. That wraps up the entertainment beat. Now here's Eric Weinstein with sports.
It's about that time to kick off the Rider Broncs basketball season. Are you ready for Magnus this year?
Being a player, are you excited about this year's Magnus?
I'm excited for this year's Magnus just to get the fans a show.
In the past, we have seen Stevie Jordan in the previous dunk contest. How do you feel about this year? Will you show us any new tricks?
Nah, this year I'm not going to be in a dunk contest, so I'll leave that up to the young fellas. I'm a vet now, so yeah.
Being a former player and now coach, is there any Midnight Madness that ever stuck out to you that you always remember?
Obviously, your first one. Long time ago. 2001, my freshman year of college. I'd been to Midnight Madnesses before, but to be a part of it, it gives you a connection to the university, to the people on campus. They get to know you, you get to know them a little more. So, that first one's always important to me.
Magnus is the official kickoff to the season for the fans, but what does it mean to you as a coach?
I think it is a kickoff to the season. Obviously, we've been practicing for the past couple weeks, but with Magnus, it allows the fans to see some of the things that we've been doing to achieve the success that we want to get to this year. Now, we can't give them everything, but I think, Friday night they'll have a chance to see why we're excited.
If you'd like to see the teams in action this season, you can find their schedules on GoBroncs.com. Deciding on which college you go to is an important choice for anyone. But what if you changed your mind at what seemed like the last minute? One Rider freshman did just that. Reporter Kyle Potesh has the story.
Most college athletes know what college they're going to and what sport they're doing for months in advance. But for Rider freshman Greg Peloso, things were a little different.
So originally I was committed to play Division III football down in Maryland for Stevenson University. But then after Nationals you reached out to me and you told me to come for a visit. And I came up here and really liked it.
Greg then talks about how he is not what a typical javelin thrower looks like.
A typical javelin thrower is a lot taller and a lot more lankier than me. Me being a short and stocky guy, I guess it all comes from a lot from your legs, your lower body, your hips, and your core really. And you can't just rely on your arm. You have to rely on every single thing you do while being extremely explosive.
Greg then goes into the goals that he wants to accomplish in his freshman year at Rider.
Success as a freshman, I'm not gonna lie, I really want to hit 200 this year, and I'd say just from there and anything further than that would just be plus.
Greg ends by talking about how he wants to become the best to have ever thrown the javelin.
This is really big talk, but I really want to make it all the way. I want to break every single record in the book.
Make sure to follow Rider University's track and field teams on Twitter. And check out www.gobroncs.com to see how Greg does this season. And that's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. This has been The Rundown.